Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Previously, we discussed about the electric flux and the Gauss's law. Now, in this lecture, we will drive a relationship between what is the relationship between Gauss's law and Coulomb's law. We know that the Gauss's law and Coulomb's law are different ways of describing the relationship between electric charge and electric field in static situation. So we are able to derive each from the other. Here we derive Coulomb's law from Gauss's law after some symmetrical consideration. Remember, we if we draw the Gaussian surface, a positive charge enclosed inside the Gaussian surface. Around which we have drawn a concentric spherical Gaussian surface of radius r. Let us divide the surface into differential area dA by defining a area vector which is perpendicular to this surface. Here is the area vector, and the electric direction of the electric field through this point is also parallel to the area vector. So by Gauss's law, the flux through this surface is E dot dA is equal to the charge enclosed by the Gaussian surface or charge inside the Gaussian surface divided by epsilon naught. Here the charge enclosed is equal to the total charge Q. By taking E dot dA, both are parallel. The angle between them is 0, equal to Q. The E is constant and we take it out from the integral. dA is equal to Q. We know that area of the sphere is equal to 4 pi r square is equal to Q, and as in the Gaussian surface, I want to divide the whole at the other side of the equation to find the electric field. Q over 4 pi epsilon naught of Q. So what we know that in Coulomb's law, 1/4 pi epsilon naught electric field depends on the distance between the charges, 1/r square. So starting from the Gauss's law, we end up with Coulomb's law. Okay. By using Gauss's law, we can prove an important theorem about conductors. So by taking into account a charged isolated conductor, we all know that if an excess charge is placed on an isolated conductor, that amount of charge will move entirely to the surface of the conductor. None of the excess charge will be found within the body of the conductor. This is the main theorem. What does this mean? If we placed extra charges on any conductor, these electric charge will distribute itself on the surface of the conductor instead of going into the conductor. So the charge inside this Gaussian, so the electric field inside this Gaussian surface is equal to 0, and all charges are distributed at the surface of the conductor. This is quite reasonable. We can we can discuss it by another way, starting from this figure A, in which the charge QC resides entirely on the surface of the conductor. The situation is electrostatic, so E is equal to 0 within the conductor. If there is electric field inside the conductor, you know that in conductors there are free electrons. If electric field reside inside the conductor, you will feel the current without any providing any potential. But but what if there is a cavity?